Welcome back to Full Force Racing League. Today is the start of Season 3 and it's Division 3 taking us around the Bahrain circuit. Apologies for the delay in streaming, there was a few technical issues that had to be sorted, but we are up and running now. And we've joined with just over 10 minutes into the session. So, it's a new season and a new commentator yet again with me. The week before at Hungary, it was Louise, aka Fruit Giver, and today is none other than my teammate, Spicy Curry.
Yes.
Spicy Curry, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to some racing.
Good.
Some good times already up, so hopefully they get even better.
Now, you did actually commentate a little bit last season, right at the end. I think it was on the Division 3 finale, was it not?
Yes, and that was an absolute barn burner, I'll tell you. Yeah, no, I've seen some really good racing as a commentator.
Yep.
I take jabs at everybody. Nobody's safe. That's me. Nobody's safe.
Good. That's what we want. We want some brutally honest commentary.
It's all funny. It's all in the humor of. I just want everybody to have a good time. I want the fans to have a good time. And when I crash, ultimately in Division 2, little plug for me. You will see me
AlphaTauri are going to win
crashing.
Division 2 this year, right?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That is a
But
fact.
in the comments, make sure to make fun of me if I do crash.
Okay.
Because I love it.
And me. I'll
Yep,
take it all. Talking of AlphaTauri, I do
Yes.
believe we have Coda Go Hard on a hot lap in the AlphaTauri here, just finishing a hot lap, but it looks like he's coming into the pits. Yes, he's coming into the pits. Okay, so just going to take us through the order. We've got Hyperactive DJ, currently on provisional pole with a good five tenths. Yeah, gap of 5 tenths back to Ghana in the Alpine there. 129.3 for Hyperactive and a 129.8 for Ghana. Top 3 is completed by Coupe de Grace in the Aston Martin. Not much of a gap at all there. What's that? That's just under 4 hundredths. 400ths, yep. We got the Coty and Coda Go Hard splitted by exactly 6 hundredths. The Coty is a new member, as is Coda Go Hard. Coda Go Hard has been getting involved in the chat, very active on the forums, so it's great to see that. We've got Tom Williams, OG Brown. In fact, Division 3, this is pretty much a new roster. We have a few familiar faces in Joey DeBum there, who's taking it easy on everyone, not unleashing his pace. We got Ait Mizar, 2K9 in 14th. Sky Reaper, who was with us last season and did complete most of the races before taking a little break. He's back. We've got SP Aber and Muaza in the Mercedes. Your co-patriot there, SP Aber. How do you see his chances today?
Well, I mean, it seems like everybody that is new is driving better than the people that were here last year. So if he's new, I believe in him. That's where I'm at right now.
Vegan Flamingo's just gone for a little spin. Obviously, his plant meal has not given him ample concentration. Who's that going past them? That looked like a Aston Martin. It was Yorkshire Rock. I believe Yorkshire Rock is on a hot lap. Spicy Curry, take us through this.
Alright, so this is going to be a tough left. And honestly, this track's all about downforce. We'll see if he has high or low downforce on this straightaway right here. And this S coming up is probably the sketchiest part of the track. But if you stick it and make sure to just get your line straight, you can make it a ton of time. And after this, it's a pretty easy couple right turns to the finish line. Staying good, staying strong. Honestly, I think he's going to go up a couple spots this place.
Currently in 9th with a 130.3.
Yep.
Let's see what that time will be there. Not optimal on the last corner there on the right hand. A little bit of understeer creeping in, and he has backed off. Yeah, backs out. He was only 3 tenths off, despite backing out. Probably a good 40 yards before the finishing line.
Yeah, backing out that late's a little interesting, but maybe I believe in his abilities.
Oh, exactly. Okay, so turn our attention to Mercedes now of Mueza. This man, I'm not too sure if he is on a hot lap here. It doesn't look too hot. It looks a little bit cold. to be honest
We're in
with you.
that period right now where everyone's trying to get ready for their last lap, and so there might be a lot of people on the pitch right now.
Of course, they'll take advantage of track evolution.
Yep.
Track could be at its most grippiest now as Moez does come into the pits. Cody in the Williams is on his outlap. Meanwhile, who have we got on hot lap? Do we have SPJ? But yes, we have SPJ.
So.
He is on a hot lap. Okay, so we're going to take the American, flying the flag high. Look at that DRS open. Look at all those freedoms now being evacuated from the car. Down into turn 4, gets nice and tight into the inside curve there. Just misses it. Really good traction on the exit though. Coming up to 5 and 6 now. Navigates that very good. Nice and stable. Down to 7. Brake early, obviously with it being downhill you do need to brake a little bit earlier than expected, but very good under traction there, under load on the acceleration. Now down to 9 and 10. Can he get the car pointed in and traction on the exit here? Points in very nicely, a little bit of curve there just to help him through. Seems to be a very good lap so far. I think he will move up a few places here as his teammate just disconnects. Through 11 now, bring the car out wide, try and carry as much speed as possible. Coming into 11, mind that curve there, it is deadly, you will spin if you just clip it.
He's up a full second right now.
He is. That would put him in the top 5. That would put him in the top 5, potentially top 4 if he keeps this up. Just coming up to the last corner now, which is actually 2 corners, but just treat it as one with a late apex, and now you want to get on the power, race to the line, wings shall be open right about now, and Jaber is third, goes third. What an impressive lap there. It did look very calm, collected. He did well in the traction zones there. Use the curbs as much as you can get away with around Bahrain. That's a brilliant lap by Jaber. Meanwhile, Vegan Flamingo Curry has gone second in the AlphaTauri.
Wow. The AlphaTauris, they're flying. It must be those constructors.
It is. It's our team talk we gave to them.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Coty is on a hot lap, but didn't improve through the second sector there. He's actually 400ths. Oh, and a little wobble there. Car complains, and that will ruin his lap. That will ruin his lap. He's going to let Coupe de Grasse through, who's about to start his final lap. Curry, take us through this lap, please.
On who?
On Coupe de Grasse, the Aston Martin.
Absolutely. Alright, so this first turn during the race is deadly. But honestly, on qualifying pace, easy. Quick left turn, gotta stay in, avoid that right curve, you can just get sent off. Easy straight line. Gotta be good with the gear through this track.
Oh, he does catch the curve nicely there, just to rotate the car, get the retardation.
Stay quick through these corners, don't lose much time, but stay off that right side. Slow right-hander right here. Good traction out. And this obviously is the deadly turn.
So easy to lock up down here as well. He's gone wide though.
This is the apex a little. He's honestly, we'll see where he's at. I think that this lap might be not enough to really hit pole.
Let's see.
Corners. You gotta be really nice on hitting that apex, and this is it.
He's actually 4 tenths, yeah. 4.5 tenths, almost 5 tenths.
Quickest second sector. So, doing something right. And right here, it's all about making a straight line out of this turn.
Doesn't quite use all the track, but it is neat and tidy. What's it going to be? It's going to be second. It's a 129.4.
Lift. And I mean, the 129.3 was set at the beginning of this qualifying session.
Yeah. There should be more grip now.
Yep, and I'm not even sure if Hyperactive has even sniffed that since. So, really interested to see if anybody can get close to the 128. I don't know. I think if somebody got the 128, that would be an automatic pole.
I think he'll probably get into the 128s, definitely. I will agree with you there. How do you see this season going? I mean, it's hard to predict what Division 3 is going to do with the amount of new drivers. But can we predict anything? Other than it's going to be exciting.
I mean, yeah, with all these new drivers, you also have to assume that this might be their first competitive league that they've ever raced in.
Yeah.
And so I think anybody with any type of race experience is the team, like, is the racer to bet on, because I remember my first couple races and just strategy and knowing when and what to do when there's pitting and safety cars. Like, I think it's very important, and that just comes with making mistakes and learning from them.
Exactly. It's not necessarily a bad thing if you make a mistake. I don't think, as long as you learn from it. I remember my first season. In fact, in my second race at Austria, I was running second with 2 laps to go, comfortably in second. I took a bit too much curb, span, damaged my wing, finished 8th.
Yep.
And it can be cruel sometimes, but you do learn from them, just to, at the very least, keep your composure a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Hyperactive, I do believe he is a few temps up on his previous lap. He is 2 temps.
Yep.
Not quite sure if he's going to get the 128, but either way, nobody is touching.
Pole.
Yeah, pole was definitely his as he comes round the final corner now. Could even spin it for a bit of razzle dazzle, but nope. He's powering
he's
to the
showboating. Hey, there's a lot more to do, dude. The sprint and the race. Like,
and it's a 129.0. He could have done a bit of showboating.
Yep.
Spicy. He could have. Okay, so that is qualifying over. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break, so I'll leave you in the capable hands of Curry of the spicy variety.
Wow. Enjoy your bathroom break. Alright, so we got Hyperactive 1, almost hitting that 128. We got Garner 2 at 129.4. 2 and 3 are really close. Coop just misses out on the front row. Vegan, second row. My American Brother, SB Jap, Jabber, and OG, third row. The Cootie and Coda, they look strong, but right next to each other still. Musa 9 and Jim do the top 10. Tom, Skyrippa, Hack, Itemizer, Joey, everything to fight for in the sprint. Honestly, it looks like Joey didn't even get a real time in. Looks like he was, I don't really know what he was doing. Anyway, but yes, as I mentioned earlier, we have a sprint which is new to this year and new to this game. And so I think that will add a whole other dimension, especially in Division 3, where sometimes people can't be the cleanest. So this first turn will be very, very interesting to watch. Hopefully everybody keeps it clean, but only time will tell. So, I would ask the Toe what his predictions for the race are going to be, but he's in the bathroom right now, so I'll ask myself, what do I think is going to happen? I think Vegan is going to take that slipstream on that left side, and he's going to send it on Hyperactive in first place after the second turn. We shall see. Alrighty. And I do not know the exact amount of laps, but I think it can't be more than 10. So it'll be a quick race, but hopefully an exciting one. And it'll be interesting to see if anybody risks it. And
That was a beautiful wee.
Oh wow, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I was talking about the possible strategies. Obviously, the optimal one would probably be the medium tire, but the people in the back who are desperate might just risk it with the softs.
I mean, it depends. I think if you can get a safety car starting on softs, but obviously it is a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, I mean, how many laps is this sprint?
I do believe it's...
10.
Oh, of course, I'm talking as if it's a normal...
Yep, no, this is the sprint.
This is the sprint, of course.
Nobody's recommending the softs.
No, mediums all day. We can have a little look. now. There's only one person on the softs, Jim Goku, down in 10th. He's taking the gamble. What do you think, Spicy? Is it going to pay off, is it not?
Hey, I love it. It's a sprint race. I mean, he's in 10th. Worst place he can be in 16th. We'll see if that happens. But honestly, like, if there's a lot of spins, if there's a lot of battling, it might be nice just to get a couple places and then drive just very, very simply. But I think it's going to be tough by the end of that race.
I think it's going to be a tough race. You know, Bahrain is one of those ones where I think you were saying during qualifying there's a lot of corners which are a lot simpler than they are in the race. Thinking of that 1, 2, 3 complex, for example. I mean, it can depend sort of what assist you're using to a degree. But those guys on medium and absolutely no traction at all, you have to tether the throttle, you have to regulate it so well. It can punish you, and obviously spinning at the start on the cold tyres, it's a very easy thing to do. The tyres won't be cold because of the formation lap, but they certainly won't be up to temperature for a lap or two, to say the least.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think there's going to be some desperate people into turn one.
Do you think we could see maybe an incident? We could see some people going for it, sending one down the inside?
Every time at the beginning of the race, commentator asks me whether I'm predicting an incident. I always say yes, because will always be one. It's hard to stay tight. It's hard to stay safe. Like, especially like when some people go 3 wide. I mean, especially with inexperience in D3. We'll see.
Of course, yeah, because this is as you said in qualifying, this is the league race debut of a lot of drivers.
Yep.
It's a different sort of pressure to just playing regular online or practicing. You almost get a sense of, you know, a few nerves, they start to creep in. So that's where the likes of Jaber, Skate Reaper, Mueza, Vegan Flamingo, Hyperactive as well, that's where their experience should pay dividends right here at the start. But we're almost ready. They are reforming, they are allocating to their grid positions. Who will point the car where? Let's have a look where Hyperactive points his car. Okay, he's interesting. He's pointing his car. Oh, he missed. He was trying to point it slightly to the inside. Garner straight ahead.
It's tough. I mean,
de Grasse. Oh, Coupe de Grasse. Oh, very good, very good. And he is pointing it firmly down the inside there of Hyperactive. I've got a feeling he may be blocked off by Garner. But nevertheless, here we go for the start of Season 3 Full Force Racing League, and the lights are out. Good start there by Garner in the Alpine. As does Coupe de Grasse, he gets away fantastic. Hyperactive's having to come across to cover off Garner. What's going to happen down into turn 1? We've got Vegan Flamingo in the Alpha Tauri there. Oh, and that is an awful camera angle. Sorry about that. There is contact. Hyperactive drops down to 3rd.
Oh.
And we've got... Who have we got off there in the background?
Caught some bodies.
He has. We've got the Mercedes of Jaber sending one down the inside of the Alpine. Will he make it stick? I think he will, you know. He does, yes. Jaber's up into 4th. He gains the position on Garner. Garner has dropped 3 positions at the start. The big gainers, though, are Joey de Bum, Eitzmeyer, and Skate Reaper. Oh no, Joey de Bum. Joey de Bum, what's happened?
Ignoring a yellow flag.
Ignoring the yellow flag. Oh no, that could have just ruined his race. We've got the Mercedes Ezra out there. Is that a full force safety car?
It seems like a safety car because nobody's racing.
It does seem like a safety car.
Or
on our screen, certainly, as Jaber goes wide, it could be a virtual safety car.
I don't know, man.
I do apologise for the awful camera angle that the game decided to give us there at the start. We could not see anything for a split second.
I'll say that I was on Hyperactive's camera, and I think he'll have some words for the stewards. He kind of was shoved off the track.
Yeah? Who by? Did you manage to see?
I think it was Vegan. But I'm not positive. I'm not accusing Vegan. I'm sure he's a good guy.
We've got green as Jaber sends one down the inside of Jin Goku, and he's got it. He's got the position. Jaber with an awesome start here. Jin Goku has been caught napping. The Alpine of Ghana has also gone free. Now the Ferrari of OG Brownman. That's 3 positions in one corner and straight he's lost. He's on the soft tyres. He will want to make those positions back up. And he sends it down the outside of OG Brownman there. Almost contact, but there is contact between the Williams and Ferrari. Who's that? That's OG Brownman and the Coty. Okay, the Coty's looking to come back now on OG Brownman's outside. He's not taking any of that. They're going wheel to racing here down into turn 4. Who's going to brake later? The Ferrari brakes later, goes down the inside, but Williams just says, you know what? I'll go round the outside, and he does. Brilliant racing there. Fantastic wheel to wheel. Good respect was shown between both. Meanwhile, Jim Goku, he has made up 5 positions, but he dropped a few on the restart there. On the soft tyres, he'll want to get back. Spicy Curry, what a start we've had.
I know, and up front's been competitive too. Hyperactive has already taken back first place. He may just be too quick, but we shall see.
He has, so the AlphaTauri of Vegan Flamingo will just want to at least stay in his DRS. That's one thing to talk about this year, Spicy Curry. DRS, not extremely powerful. Battery conservation is.
Yes. I'll say this. There's still a ton of DRS trains, and so there is still... all it really is you don't want to lose out on a DRS train, because then you can just get dropped.
Oh, sorry, going to interrupt you there. The Haas of Jim Goku is going down the inside of the Alpine, and he doesn't manage to get the move done. Ghana does keep that position right around the outside, and now Jim Goku with a terrible exit there. Vulnerable again on the straight. He could be running a high downforce setup here. But he does power through. Yeah.
And it's tough because, like, it's helpful in the corners, helpful in qualifying, but that's just free time on a race.
And also, let's not forget, it does mean the battery doesn't recover as quick as someone with a low downforce setup. Okay, so we're into lap 3. The big movers so far, we've got Jim Goku up 5 positions in 5th. We've got Eitzmeyer 2K9 up 5 positions in 9th. Skay Reaper up 4 positions, very solid start from him. Yaber will be happy jumping from 5th to 3rd. Can he hold on to the podium position? Meanwhile, talking of holding on, Vegan Flamingo is literally just hanging on to the tail of Hyperactive DJ here. As Jim Goku is getting closer and closer to Ghana. But he has to watch out for the Coty behind. The Coty has shown good pace, Curry.
Good pace, of course. And honestly, he looked like he was quick in qualifying, but I think a few things just didn't go his way. So I'm interested to see where he'll end up, because this is a sprint race. Like the real race isn't until Sunday, right? And so he's setting himself up for a better start than he did before the beginning of this race.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is pure pace. I mean, I think they'll be pushing a little bit more here than they would in, obviously in a normal, in the feature race that we're going to see. But talking of pushing, Ghana, he's gaining on Yaber. Yaber goes defensive, moves slightly over to the inside, positions the car well. Ghana will try and get the switch back here, aim for the exit, but Yaber gets just as good an exit, if not slightly better. Ghana does have to use his battery a little bit on the exit just to keep up with him. He also has Jim Goku right behind him, who was braking late there on the soft tyres. What lap do you think those soft tyres will start to go off?
Like, I mean, they're probably almost gone. Like, you know, like I would say that like from now on until the rest of the race, he is at a disadvantage. These first 4 laps were when he was in an advantage, right? So now I think he'll just be trying to hold on. Stay in that DRS, but that's the thing is, you're so protected when there's a three-person DRS train, right? Because you can't pass somebody as long as you're slower than the person in front of you, theoretically. Sorry
to interrupt you there, but Ghana looked like he was going to send one down the inside of the but he could still here. Down into turn 12, no he doesn't, and Jim Goku got a really good mid-corner speed there. Not so much on the exit. Sorry to interrupt you, Spice Curry. Please do continue.
Absolutely. No, but the thing is like the person Garner in front is clearly quicker, But the fact that Cody can't reach him, OG can't reach him, Sky Ripper can't reach him, it's just because of the fact that Garner is dragging Jim along.
Garner has now gone through to third, but Yaber is going to try and defend the inside. He takes a lot of curb though, and I think there was contact there between the Mercedes and the Haas. I think there was slight contact,
Yes.
Maybe Jim Goku into the back of Yaber there,
Looks
who
like no
has
contact though.
yeah, it was minimal contact, but I think Jim Goku is now. Oh, he was inches away from the rear left there of Yaber.
Slipping around, right?
Yep, yep.
Like on ice skates.
That was good little battle there. Talking of battles, OG Brownman, the Ferrari.
Oh, Jim's sending it again.
He is. He sent it down the inside of Yaber, and I think he's got the move. You know, who gets the better exit? Yaber.
No traction.
Nope. It's what you were talking about a minute ago. Those soft tyres going off quick. The medium tyres coming into play now. Spicy.
So. But again, Cody is the loser in this situation because I think him and OG have good pace, but
oh no, we got a spin! The Cody, he spun. He managed to keep it out of the wall. He managed to keep it out of the wall, but that is his sprint race over now, surely.
Frustrating.
Oh, that is a shame. He was going very well, putting the pressure on.
The curse of the commentator, it seems.
Yep. Definitely, just as we were praising him.
But Itemizer's probably... He's up how many positions? Like,
7 positions.
Yep.
And Yaber's going for a move. There's another move down into turn 1 yet again in this race. Yaber gets that done before the break-in. Will Jim Goku try and hit straight back? He's right on the gearbox there of Yaber. But, yeah, Spicy, I think those soft tyres have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a spinner on the background. Coupe de Grace, I think it is. Yep, Coupe de Grace in the Aston Martin. I would say he's gone lawn mowing, but there is no lawn in sight here.
They're in the desert? Of course not.
Of course, yeah. As Jim Goku. Oh, would he get better traction this time? No, it's the same corner. Went for a move on last lap. But Yaber just gets so much better drive as the Ferrari. Looks like an opportunistic move. Goes over the curb. Now it's going to be a drag race. Down into turn 11. Both have DRS. Who's going to brake later? OG Brownman is coming alongside. He'll have the inside line. But who's going to brake later? It's going to be Jim Goku. And takes the outside line superbly there, you have to say. Great racing by all involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is like, I mean, OG should have so much more confidence in his tires right now.
Yeah.
So good on Jim.
If you were in OG Brownman's position now, would you be licking your lips? Would you be anticipating those tyres to literally fall off the cliff?
The tough thing is it's not like he's really like I feel like Jim is probably slowing him down more than he's speeding him up. So I think passing him sooner rather than later is probably beneficial. But
yeah.
But like, you know, like just really juicing up his battery, and I mean, look at Jim. Jim's out of battery right now. So you can again.
And the curse the commentator.
Okay, all right.
And
so,
both Ferraris have spun. Synchronized spinning from the Ferraris.
Ferrari gate at it again.
Oh no, Spicy! What have you done?
Out.
What have you done there?
Listen. All right, hyperactive, untouchable. He can't. There's no way he'll spin. He's the best driver alive. Let's see.
That's a bold statement there.
He's still driving.
Meanwhile, Jim Goku broke far too late there and had to slightly go off the track to avoid going into the back of Yaber. I think Yaber will have this now,
but
unless...
The thing is but Jim doesn't have this penalty. So
no.
Maybe Jim is just
all he has to do is stay within the DRS, and he's won this. Meanwhile, Coda, another co-patriot of yours,
on Sky Ripper, who has also made up positions.
He has made up 6 positions. It's a fantastic race. Sky Ripper is the driver who has improved a lot since last season, it seems. But does have to defend hard here from Coda, going extremely hard. Red light flashing though on the AlphaTauri. Maybe Skyraper can hit right back, decides not to, as OG Brownman goes down the inside of the McLaren. Will they leave each other room? Yes, they will. Good wheel-to-wheel racing there. OG Brownman recovers back up to 8th position after his spin on the earlier lap, but he's under fire here from Tom Williams in the McLaren. Tom Williams looks to go around the outside, has a little wobble there mid-corner, allows Brownman to get foot down and go. Meanwhile, Skyreaper is holding on to the back of Coda Go Hard. And talking of hanging on to the back, Jim Goku, still spicy. His soft tyres have a bit of life.
It's impressive.
It is.
I said 4 laps ago that he was done.
You literally said 4 laps ago he was done. His tyres were done, but it seems not.
I mean, I think he might have like genuine better pace in the SP, and so
I think he does as well. Yaber is being steady.
He's been helping him quite a bit because, I mean, JB's can't get this penalty removed, and I think Jim's going to end up in the second row after this, which is very impressive. I mean, this was a classic do not spin race, you know, like I think everybody had their moment, and the people that didn't have their moment were the ones that are in the top 5.
I think you're right there. We're just going to stay with this battle though, for the foreseeable. There's really not much room between them. They're both driving very well, you have to say.
Yes.
Although
I want to just...
Tom Williams has had a spin. Tom Williams.
Oh,
he was battling with OG Brownman. As the Yorkshire Rock and the Coty are going at it, the Aston Martin and the Williams. Yorkshire Rock holds the inside line. The Coty may just have to back out with that, but he's not going to back out. Oh, he is now. Good job as well. Yorkshire Rock came over very mean there, did not show any mercy at all.
And we shall see if Hyperactive laps his teammate. I don't think it'll happen, but he's not too far off.
It's odd to see Joey at the back. He must be taking it easy on them out there today.
Yeah, I think he pitted early for softs. I think he was just trying to work on pace. I mean, if you're going to start on the back of the grid, you might as well just run your own race and get some 10 laps in.
Joey's always running his own races in a league of his own, that man.
Yep. But
now,
Hyperactive has absolutely dropped people.
He has. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Coty, didn't he have a spin earlier on?
Massive spin.
Yeah.
But I'll say that this pack right here, 8 through 11, has made this race semi-interesting.
Agreed. As Yorkshire Rock goes for a move down the inside there of OG Brownman, but OG Brownman manages to hang it round the outside. Oh, but there's contact. There is contact, folks. OG Brownman looked a little slow on the apex.
Yeah,
maybe. And Skyreaper also had a little wobble. And they're going side to side now. Coupe de Grace goes through. So, one Aston Martin going for a move at turn 1. Couldn't make it happen, ran into the back of the Ferrari. Oh, and again, I think everyone's losing grip, Spicy.
Yeah, I just saw Yorkshire back up into Itemizer, so I think the steward's office is going to be running rampant for this sprint race. Yeah,
I think it's going to be a little busy, and we still got a feature race to come yet, guys.
Absolutely.
So...
everything to fight for still.
Yeah, but some synchronized little spins and wobbles there from a few drivers. Skyreaper having a little wobble after OG Brownman had a collision with Yorkshire Rock. Hyperactive does win. Vegan Flamingo comes in second. Garnet third. SP Yaber actually finishes 5th, 4th on the track, but Jim Goku gets 4th because of the penalty. Made up 6 positions in that race. 7th is Coupe de Grace, 8th Skyreaper, 9th the Coty, 10th Haxi. Rounding off the grid is OG Brownman, Tom Williams, Itemizer, Joey the Legend, Yorkshire Rock and Mueza, unfortunately DNFing. Well, that was entertaining.
Yeah, that was a good first sprint of the season. I'll tell you that.
It was.
I
That
also
was the curtain raiser as well, the season opener.
I want people to go back on the VOD because Joe, when you went to the bathroom and I was talking to myself, I asked myself, what is my prediction? And I said through the first turn, Vegan in fourth place is going to be in front after the first two turns, and that happened. So
It did.
I want all the fans to look back and be like, wow, makes you think.
I've just got news, by the way. It was a virtual safety car penalty for Jaber.
Yeah, makes sense. Made the first lap a little anticlimactic, but the rest of the race was crazy.
It was. There was moves all over the place. There was close, hard racing. And Coda Go Hard gets driver of the day. Well in there, AlphaTauri.
Go on there, lad.
Okay, so there you have the classified, folks. Obviously, the points format is 8 points down to a single point down in 8th. It provides a good little extra boost for those who aren't normally in the points running these sprint races, but also those who are. Maybe just a chance to create an extra gap.
Yep. You know, it's interesting. I was not aware that we were going to give points for a sprint race, but I think that's a good idea. I mean, I think it entices people to not just drive like maniacs.
Yeah. No, actually, I still think you need to manage your race in a sprint. You still need to conserve your ERS, because if you use it all within the first few laps, you're going to be vulnerable for the next 6.
Yes. Alrighty. So what are your predictions for the full-fledged race?
Gosh, I think...
Hard to bet against our pole sitter.
I think if you're in the top 3... I would actually probably start on hards, you know. I feel... And then again, it depends what sort of drive you are. Me, myself, I grow into the race. So I'd rather start on the slower tyre, get into the race, and then have some extra pace at the end. But I've got a feeling we've got a lot of drivers in this division who start well, and they may want to utilise that with a medium tyre.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
I'm expecting to see the top. I'm expecting to see the top 5 all on mediums. I'll be very surprised if they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to like get some places in the first lap. The first lap, you can pick up like a ton of places, especially in this first turn.
They're all on mediums except Haxi, who's on the hard tyres. Okay, I didn't expect that. Was that what you were expecting, or was that totally different to your little predictions?
No, I mean, I think the medium to the hard just makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think, well, because generally speaking, I feel like the car is easier to drive the later on in the race.
And sorry to interrupt you, but Joey the Bum yet again has not made it out of the formation lap.
Rough. See, this new formation lap is tough because back in last year you could just show up to the grid in any position and they'd bring you there. But now you got to make sure that you're not getting blocked by half the grid on your way up to your spot.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you want to try and do a few burnouts to get a bit more temperature in.
And people do dumb stuff on the formation lap always. It's ridiculous. Like, I see people race, and it's like, what are we doing here? So...
I know exactly what you mean. Especially when you get in open lobbies, eh?
Yes. And so, no other time, for sure. But yeah, like, I think with this new, like, you gotta, like, park on your grid, like, it adds an element of... Like, I mean, I would say the pit stop, like, turn-in mechanic is almost negligible. Like, it's not hard. You just have to click X.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But yes, interesting to see what will happen.
Are you anticipating a similar turn of events from what we just saw in the sprint at the start? Vegan making a dive down the inside?
I mean, after my initial prediction of him doing it and then doing it, I don't want to put that in the universe. So I predict it to be very clean this time around. I'm expecting Hyperactive to drop the field in 5 laps.
In 5 laps.
And then the rest of the pack will be extremely competitive.
Okay, so let's have a look where they're pointing their cars. Hyperactive is straight on. Vegan Flamingo is straight on. Ghana was disqualified. Jim Goku straight on.
It's his mark.
We've got Yaber straight on. We've got Coup de Grace. Look at him trying to angle his car to the inside of the track, looking to attack Yaber and Coda go hard there from the off. Okay, so we are set, folks, for the first feature race of Season 3. It is lights out at the start. Hyperactive doesn't get a good a start as Vegan Flamingo. Vegan Flamingo is a spin though. Jim Goku goes through. Oh, but Vegan Flamingo gets a great second stage of the race, and Hyperactive defends that inside line as the Williams goes smashing through a Sky Reaper. There is carnage in the middle there, but no actual spinners just of yet.
Hyperactive got caught on the outside last time.
He did. Meanwhile, Yaber is in the walls yet again at the start against Jim Goku. This time they're both on equal tyres. What will happen? Get out the way, silly graphics. We want to see the battling. Yes, we do. SP Yaber goes up to 3rd place. Another terrific start by him. Meanwhile, Ghana drops places to Sky Reaper there, who absolutely sent one, as does Ghana now to the inside there. Oh, turn 8 was almost a cruel miss for us to Sky Reaper there, but he manages to hold position. Meanwhile, we've got Tom Williams in the McLaren, just edging out Yorkshire Rock, sends Yorkshire Rock wide. Yorkshire Rock has to concede the position. Meanwhile, up front, Hyperactive already has a good gap on Vegan Flamingo. SP Yaber being hounded by Jim Goku down here into turn 13.
As we saw last race, these guys are addicted to driving against each other.
Yep. Okay, Spicy Curry, we got the house of Jim Goku going to the inside of Yaber. He's going to absolutely send it. Oh, Yaber has to concede there. Tried to fight it, but to no avail. To no avail.
Good
okay.
driving.
Yes,
I
very
think
good.
Jim's got the pace for Vegan too. I mean,
I think he has.
He had his soft tires, and he wasn't even. We'll see.
I think he has the pace as well. I think. I just hope that he seems quite an aggressive driver.
Yes.
I'm hoping that doesn't lead to a collision. We know Yaber's going to keep it clean.
Haven't seen anything too crazy though from him. But yes, aggressive.
Oh, we've got a little spinner there at the back. Yorkshire Rock. I think he just about saved it, but does lose a few positions.
Traction's low right now. Everyone's driving like it's qualifying.
They are. This is balls to the wall here. Some crazy driving going on. Meanwhile, Coup de Grace is on the back of Yaber. Yaber's just holding position there in 4th. He's still made up 2 positions. Yaber just needs to settle into a rhythm now. Make sure Jim Goku does not get too far ahead of him. Almost wait for that mistake. Meanwhile, Hyperactive... Yeah, we did see it. Meanwhile, Hyperactive is looking to check out already.
Yep.
Dropping it back down to the battle for 7th between Garnett, Tom Williams and the Coty. I think there could be a move between this lot. Oh no, we've got to spin it. It's Yaber. It's Yaber. He's spun. Just as we were saying, he's usually very consistent. Doesn't make many mistakes. He goes and drops it at the last corner. Tom Williams dummying the move there in McLaren on the Alpine as the Coty potentially outbroke himself there. Now he's going to be under pressure from Yorkshire Rock in the Aston Martin. Going down into turn 4. Can Tom Williams get the run on Garnett? No, he cannot. Sky Reaper is cementing his place in 5th. Made up 3 positions, as has Coup de Grace in 4th in the Aston Martin there. Meanwhile, though, Tom Williams is sticking to the back of Garner. The battle for 6th rages on. Don't discount Cody as well on the Williams. We saw in that sprint race he's a very capable driver and can make a move, but there's a slight one mistake there from Sky Replay. He's lost 1 position. He's lost 2 position. He will not be able to hold on to 6th position here. No, little love tap on the back of Tom Williams, and he has to concede position. Another little wobble there again. Are his tyres overheating maybe? Who knows? Battle between teammates here going down into turn 11. Sky Reaper just holds position there, and we got a spinner! Tom Williams! Tom Williams has spun! He's still in the race, but he may have damage from that. And just make sure he rejoins the track safely. Yes, he does. Okay,
Yeah,
so... Oh, and Taxi as well spun! Taxi spun in the Alfa Romeo on the hard tyres. And and he...
Oh, unsafe.
Gets absolutely
Unsafe.
collected by Muaz Eza.
Yep.
Brings a full course safety car out. Spicy Curry, could he have done anything different there?
So, it's the driver's job to get back on the track safely.
Yep.
And if you're not ghosted, then you shouldn't be driving onto the track sideways. Generally. So I would say yes. But he was in an unfortunate situation. I think both of them could have done a better job not hitting each other, but it's tough. It's a blind corner.
It is a blind corner. I mean, he didn't spin
corner.
fully off the track, so I'm not really sure what else he could have done.
Yeah. It's just tough.
But nevertheless, it's a safety car. Hyperactive will have to build that lead again.
And we already got
And Vegan Flamingo has a drive-through penalty.
Wow, that's not...
We've already got
Outrageous.
quite a few penalties. Spicy, can you just take us through the penalties quickly, please?
Yes, I will do it right now. So there's a drive-through. Joey, Tom, and Vegan all need to go take a drive-through because they can't manage their deltas. Like, that's a big loss. Especially this early. I mean, like, and also this early in the safety car, just don't take a drive-through penalty. Only rule, right? Because it's not even like you're managing, like, ramping up to get back in and like, oh, like it ended before you thought, like after you thought it was going to, something like Checo in France, but like that's tough.
True.
Like, what do you lose like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
10 positions probably too. Like, you can't even pit if you have a drive-through. Like, Vegan just pitted, and so he's gonna have to take the drive-through after he pits. Like, he's gonna be in 14th place maybe.
Yeah, it's a hard one. But talking of pits, Coda does come in now and fits the hards. Surely he won't be looking to go the whole race on the hards.
No, but I imagine people are hoping for another safety car.
Go on to the softs at the end maybe with 5-6 laps to go.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even minded, like, because if everybody's pitting, I wouldn't even minded, like, going on the hards is fine because who knows what happens, and if everybody has, like, I think everybody's going to be on hards after this, right?
I would say so. Let's have a little look at the tyres situation. Okay, so we got...
the top 4 are going to stay out.
Yep. Well, the top 6 have stayed out. They're on 4-lap-old mediums. OG Brownman has stayed out on his mediums. We have got a few pitters who have gone on to the hards already.
And so Vegan's going to have to sit behind this trap, like this group. They're going to have to bunch up, and then he's going to have to take his drive-through penalty. It's tough.
It is. Drive-through penalties, man. They do ruin races. Meanwhile, we've got a few drivers who've pitted onto the soft tyres. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure I see that strategy paying off.
Yeah, I think they're in 13th and 14th. I think Itemizer also got hit with the Muwaza hit, and I would say that I think he's just trying to hope for hope for another crash, another safety car. Tough position. I mean, Tom Williams is also going to have to. They can at least. I mean, the guys on the softs are going to completely lose traction in 5 laps, as we saw.
Yeah, we saw they did fall off to a degree from Jim Goku, although he managed to keep them going quite well. You have to be honest there.
And if you're saying you don't think that they're going to be able to go on the hards. Oh, Haxie's already pitting. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah, I think he does. Or maybe it was a pit to go on to the... No, because he started on the hards, didn't he?
And Itemizer also just pitted. They both made a mistake. So there you go. So it makes no sense.
Bit of an interesting tactic, should we say?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm also really interested to see when these people are going to take their drive-through penalties, because they have 3 laps to serve them, right? And they've already done, right? Like, because I think it's better to get it over with. Like,
in a way, but we're still early in the race. There's still 23 laps to go. It's such a tough call. An early safety car is such a tough call around Bahrain.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is if there's another safety car right after it, then yes, you did a good job serving it on the first lap. But I don't know.
Either way, we're going to find out. I do think the safety car is going to be in this lap.
It should be, yes.
It's going to be a question of who managed to keep their tyres in temperature, get them up to temperature and keep them there.
Yeah, the guys in the middle are always the that are the most risk for that, right? Just because it's so clumped up.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and whoever gets a good start. I mean, I think Hyperactive. I mean, Jim's in second now. I mean, that's.
Do you think he could put a move on Hyperactive down into turn 1?
I mean, as you said, he seems aggressive. Let's see if he continues to be so.
It's going to be interesting.
I mean, Jim's tires are got to be colder than Hyperactive, though. Like,
yeah, but Hyperactive has gone, and he's got the jump.
Dropped. And I think Hyperactive has really low down for us. I think.
Meanwhile, I'll tell you who hasn't dropped too. Garner has not dropped. Sky Reaper. Sky Reaper is coming on the outside now, down into turn 1. Who's going to break latest? It looks about even to me there. Garner on the inside, Sky Reaper on the outside, which swaps around into turn 3. Sky Reaper gets it. Garner now under pressure from Yorkshire Rock. Yorkshire Rock fires through. He's now gained 10 positions. Meanwhile, Vegan Flamingo there, late on the brakes on his brand new hard tyres. Okay, so Hyperactive has gone again, and the midfield is looking like it's going to provide the best action. Well, the upper midfield, should I say.
Yep, absolutely. And well, just to go back to the drive-through penalty, guys, Tom Williams goes to serve his penalty and then gets a 5-second speeding in the pit lane while trying to serve his drive-through. So,
you couldn't write it.
Couldn't write a better version of it. So.
No, that is...
Hearts go out to him. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Send him good, positive vibes. Okay, talking of that gap at the front, Jim Goku looks like he's
staying with him.
Yeah. Is Hyperactive sandbagging a bit here? Maybe just not releasing his full pace? I mean, Spicy, what do you think?
Both of them are on used mediums.
Yeah.
So I don't think either of them should be driving their socks off. I'll say that they have another, lap? Hyperactive has another lap, too. And, he's killing him in the straights.
Brownman's retired. I think Brownman spun out. But meanwhile, it's a great battle here for 4th position. As Yorkshire Rock is looking to gain his 11th position of the race. Doesn't quite make it happen on Sky Reaper there. Would he make it happen down into turn 4?
I wouldn't send it. He seems quicker.
Yeah, I wouldn't send it either. Meanwhile, we've got a great view here of Vegan Flamingo and Garner. Garner wins out on this occasion. Meanwhile, Joey the Bum is in the pits as Hyperactive finds an extra couple attempts, it seems. Spicy, we've got a 5-card battle here for a fit for position.
We gotta drop one. But yeah, no, it's been great. Honestly, I think Cody, Yorkshire, Garner, Sky Ripper, Coop, and even Jim, they've all shown like they deserve to be in this top 10. I think Division 3 has looked quick.
Division 3 is looking very, very good. It's looking competitive, but that is exactly what we want to see.
Yeah.
As Yorkshire Rock just feinted the move to the inside there on Sky Reaper. Sky Reaper was not having any of it though.
Sky Rip has honestly been like one of the best of the rest, and he just hasn't
Yorkshire. He hasn't. Yorkshire Rock didn't get a good exit, and neither the Vegan Flamingo, who's going into the pits there.
And the 5-second speed.
And a 5 second.
I mean, you know.
Could you just keep an eye on what tyre he's going on to for us, please, Spicy?
So this is a drive-through because he already.
Oh, it's the drive-through. So he did the same thing as Tom Williams.
Yep, exactly. Same exact thing.
Oh, Yorkshire Rock is looking to the inside of Sky Reaper here. It's not going to happen this time. Sky Reaper gets some very good traction out of turn 4 there. Into 5, 6 and 7. Going down into 8, and he's under pressure now all of a sudden from Garner in the Alpine. Who can get the best traction coming out of 8? Not Sky Reaper, he has a little bit of a wobble. Yorkshire Rock does get good traction now into the difficult 9 and 10. Yorkshire Rock's gone a little bit wide. It's going to open the door slightly for Garner, who does get a good exit himself and gains another 10th on Yorkshire Rock.
And these are two different tires, you know. These are two different tire compounds.
Yeah.
Cody is the front of the hard tire line, so I think the Cody's in a very good position because.
Do you think he's just biding his time?
You have to. Like, you've got 3 guys who are possibly quicker just for a little bit because the hard really takes a while to get going. But when it gets going, it's a very good race tire, and he's in P1 right now. I mean, he's 8 seconds away from the leader, and I mean, they're both going to have to pit, but the Cody can pit on softs maybe, whereas they're going to have to pit on hards, right? Like,
yeah.
He's in a good position.
He is in a good position, as Sky Reaper does finally lose the position. Has to drop down to 5th, and Yorkshire Rock has now gained 11 places. There's a yellow flag sector 2, and
Blue and
Joey
red,
the Bum.
And Haxie.
I could have guessed that, to be honest with you.
Yep. Oh, and they hit each other again. I think we'll just let them have their fun back there.
Oh, what happened there? Was that just a little spin? No, it wasn't. I think the Cody just stepped out a little bit there.
Oh, God.
Oh, Joey, what's happening in Sector 3, Spicy Curry?
In Sector 3, Joey and Hagsy are having their own little battle, and Sky Ripper's doing donuts, so...
Sky Reaper's doing donuts?
Sky Ripper's doing donuts.
Oh, no, we must have spun. We must have missed that.
But Hyperactive has lost time. I think he spun a little, because he's only a second... He might be in DRS zone. Oh, again.
No, he's got 1.2 seconds now on Jim Goku.
Hyperactive's his straight line speed is ridiculous.
He must be running some low wings there.
If you look at Hyperactive and Jim just on the straights, I think Jim loses 2 to 3 tenths every time.
Yeah. As Joey Dubham gets another 3-second time penalty.
This has been a great battle. I mean, I do not think that Hyperactive DJ needs to just keep it clean, and I think he'll be fine. But 1, 2, 3 is all up in the air, and in their own class, pretty much.
Yep. Talking of the top 3 though, Coupe de Grasse is
that's right. People forget.
Within DRS range of Jim Goku there.
Yep.
Sorry we haven't paid too much attention to that. It's just the midfield battle has been a little bit spicy at times, if not entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, these two are on the tail end of the medium tire, so we'll really know what they look like when everybody pits and stuff.
Yeah.
But the Aston Martin boys are flying.
Do you see... Okay, do you see that podium now being the podium at the end of the race?
No. I think if the Cody keeps it in, I think he has all the opportunity to do it. I think it's going to be Hyperactive, Jim, and the Cody. That's my prediction. Because, I mean, it's tough. Goop's looking good though. Goop's like, Jim's out of battery. Oh, bad defending.
Oh, okay, there's going to be a move down into turn 1 here, I think. The Aston Martin tries to go around the outside, but that's good defending from Jim Goku.
Jim pretty much brake tested him down the straights, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yes.
Down to turn 4, they're going to go for it again.
Oh, space. Oh,
leave each other space. Oh, he squeezed him out a little bit there. That was controversial. Hard defending, if not controversial.
And Hyperactive is the winner in this situation, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. Just he's managed to gain another second now on these two whilst they've been battling. Okay, so we're almost at the midpoint in the race here. The battle for second is well and truly on as Jim Goku again moves to the right under braking.
Yep, I would. Yeah, I think there'll be some things to be said after this.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if there's not a steward's report from Coupe de Grasse on Jim Goku's defending here. It's questionable to say the least.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's a pretty good exit. DRS. I know you said it wasn't as strong, but this is a long straight. They're both out of battery.
He is.
On the inside. Oh, he backs out.
Yeah, he does back out. Maybe he's waiting for the second DRS zone.
And maybe he's okay getting behind him.
He could be a little bit fearful of Jim Goku's tactics.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was gonna say he should save some battery, but now he used it all. I think he is just unsure what defense he's gonna get. Anyway, we'll see how that goes.
In other news, Garner's come in for his pit stop. He's strapped on some hard tyres. I think Sky Reef has done the same. The Coty is now on the back of Yorkshire Rock. Yep. Yorkshire Rock's teammate Coupe de Grasse is still looking to hunt down Jim Goku, who is flashing like a stag bus on the motorway.
Sure, absolutely.
Maybe he's just biding his time here.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to recharge his battery. I mean, that's what I would do in this situation, but...
Yeah, so when you passed him, you can stay ahead.
Exactly. But we'll see. I think, I mean, he's gained some spots. I'd be surprised if Aston Martin doesn't have a little bit of front advantage, but...
It wouldn't surprise me either.
But all of them are going to have to be pitting soon-ish, if not right now.
Apart from the Coty.
Hyperactive pitting right now.
Back marker of Tom Williams there, just slightly in the way. Hyperactive is pitting, so's Coupe de Grasse.
We got 3 wide going into the first turn.
No, Tom Williams will have to back out. Coty moves out though for a move. No, doesn't go for it in the end. Opts to stick behind Yorkshire Rock.
I think right about now is the time for the Coty to drop Yorkshire, because he's been dragging him along for a while, but now...
And talking of, he's going to go for it down the inside here in turn 4.
Perfect.
That was a lovely move. Textbook, made it look so easy.
Alright, now all the Coty needs to do is just put in good lap times for the next half of the race and see where the race gets him. Like, we'll see if his tire, if he's like sliding around, maybe he'll need to go on the softs. But maybe not.
I mean, I think he'd opt for the mediums. You've got to think of the overheating as well. The softs are very susceptible to overheating.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's only 12 drivers left. So we'll see if there's another safety car. But there's not really much of a pack as there was.
No, there's a few battles though. There is a few battles. Coda is gaining on his fellow countryman, Yaber. Yorkshire Rock is actually hanging on to the Coty, and the Coty's light is now flashing. Meanwhile, down in 8th and 9th, we've got Eitzmeyer looking for a move on cooped grass. Looking to angle a better exit there from turn 12. Doesn't quite get it. Yorkshire Rock comes into the pits. And I assume that will be the hard tyres for him.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Yaber is getting very close to Coda Go Hard. Hyperactive DJ is already making some moves as Coupe de Grasse goes down the inside of Eitzmeyer there. Eitzmeyer may look to hit back, but who gets DRS? It's going to be Eitzmeyer. I think it's a bit far back though to look for a move down into turn 4. Meanwhile, Garner and Yorkshire Rock. Yorkshire Rock, I believe, is on cold hards. So Garner sends it down the inside with that extra grip. Gets the move completed. The Alpine moves back into 9th. I believe that will put him about a net P6.
I think Garner's in a good position. We'll see how it all shakes out, but he's on...
yellow flag! Yellow flag! Is that Jim Goku? It's Jim Goku! Jim Goku had a spin! Oh, that's going to hurt his chances. He'll sure...
I don't know what he was waiting for. These tires are probably dead.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, he's pitting this lap.
He must be,
he's just going one lap in. It's just a shame on his push lap.
Yep, he's coming in this lap. Can he get it slowed down? No, he can't.
5-second penalty. Again, that's just like getting in a 5-second penalty, speeding into pit lanes, never do it again.
Yeah.
Because it's ridiculous.
It is. Just, you know, if you're going to lose half a second, it's better than losing 5.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Hyperactive is now back up to 4th position.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll easily take the lead when the Coty pits, but the Coty will be on fresh medium tyres, of course.
Yes.
Because he is yet to pit.
And like, I wouldn't be surprised if Hyperactive's gonna have to do some battling to get up front. Like, we'll see. I mean,
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
He's 5 seconds out. Do you think the SB and Coda are gonna pit soon?
They must do. Yeah, I think they will do. I think the Coty can go for another 3-4 laps. I think Yaber and Coda will be in within the next lap or 2, I think. What are they on? Are they on mediums?
They're on hards.
Oh, they're on hards. Are they trying to go to the end?
That's what I've been saying.
Oh, okay. Apologies.
But no. But like, it also might be. That's a lot. It's 12. They're 12 old right now, right? And so, you know, they've got. They're going to be 25 laps old, which is a lot.
Yeah.
But that's 25 seconds too safe, right?
Yes. Yeah. So they may have to nurse the tires a little bit.
And the Coty just his most recent lap was only 0.2 off of his fastest lap. So, but long way to go.
Hyperactive is closing in very quick, though. Very quick.
Yes. I think Hyperactive will win this race. I mean,
yeah, easily. I don't think there's any question about that.
But we'll see. Well, but as I said, I think the Cody's definitely. I mean, regardless of what he does, the strategy's on his side right now, right?
The Coty has already pitted as well.
Exactly.
But if we go on board with him, his tyres, you can start to see some grain in there on the right tyre.
Sure.
They don't look the healthiest. Meanwhile, Hyperactives still look... They look pretty good now. They look like they've worn in nicely, giving them ample grip. Meanwhile, Yaber. They look a little dull. But
Oh, they look a bit dull.
Yeah, just a bit. There's no shine.
But yeah, I mean, everybody, the pack is completely spread out. Nobody's within DRS. Jim is tracking Garner, but they're on similar tires, so not necessarily an advantage there.
So nobody's actually got DRS. Well, I think Jim Goku.
Yeah, I think he just is about to pick it up.
Yeah, he's just about to pick up DRS here, I think. Yep, that rear wing does just about open. And he does gain a few temps. He does gain a few temps to Garner. Both of them have similar age on the tyres. I think Jim Goku maybe a few laps earlier. Yeah. A few laps fresher, sorry.
Fresher. But he does have that 5-second penalty, and so he's going to have to get past him.
Yeah. I think he could make the pass happen here. I think that spin was simply just down to tyre wear. When he did have that spin in turn...
It was like the second to last turn, I think.
I think it was turn 12, yes, turn 12. And he is slowly but surely just starting to reel Garner in.
He's almost about out of battery. And so, we'll see. As you said, it's hard to get battery back in this track.
It is, especially if you're running high downforce, which we've both said we think Jim Goku is doing.
But it might be worth it if you can stick in somebody's DRS, because that saves so much ERS.
Yeah, of course, the engine won't be working as hard, so it will be easier to save that ERS, and it could become crucial. I mean, the only thing that's going to really throw a curveball now
some spinning.
It's a spin or another safety car, and Jim Goku, he is making small gains on Garner.
Yeah. Interesting to see what the Cody's doing in terms of lap time right now compared to Hyperactive. Because he's got 10 laps older. But it's all about lap time.
Hyperactive has closed right up on SBA but now.
For sure. But we know SP can loves to defend.
He is actually a very good defender. He's very fair. He will defend fair against you, but nevertheless.
But it's hard to defend around here if the person who's making a pass is smart. Like, if you're trying to pass on a corner, it's tough. But I mean, with Hyperactive's downforce, I bet he will get this move done on this lap into the next one.
Yeah, you would imagine it's going to be down into turn 1 now. He looks to be running incredibly low downforce. Is he going to pull out to the inside? Just a little dummy this time round. Just to let Yaber know he is there.
Vegan up to, well, he's serving a 5-second penalty, but got another 5-second penalty for squeaking the code.
Yeah.
So, he's still at 5 seconds.
Or meanwhile, Yaber goes wide there. It's going to let Hyperactive in just that little bit more. And surely you have to feel the move's going to come soon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Yaber can hold this too much longer, to be honest. He is already under immense pressure. Let's go on board with Yaber. See how he's doing. Hits that apex nicely. Gets an okay exit. Not quite as good as Hyper.
This DRS is nothing to talk about. And they both have a lot of battery.
They do. Maybe Yaber's been saving his for the inevitable defense.
Yeah, I can't see any of the guys on these top 3 guys stopping at any point now.
Oh, I thought Hyperactive was going to pull the trigger there. Yeah, no, I can't see him stopping now. It's not worth it. I think down the next straight, Hyperactive will manage to get Yaber. It's just a question of how quick Yaber.
The Cody had a moment though. The Cody
yeah.
Lost 2.5 seconds on his last lap.
Here comes the move. Here comes the move, but Yaber. Oh, he's got his wing open. He's using his battery. Hyperactive is going to go around the outside, which then becomes the inside, and he's got the move done. He's got the move done. He's got a lot more traction there than Yaber.
All right. Well, the Cody is going to be under pressure for this. But he's got Coda, which is a nice buffer because I don't think Coda.
Yeah, Coda will need to help the Cody out here. Of course, they are not teammates, so they're not obliged to. But yeah, if Cody's got any chance of winning this race, you would have thought Coda would need to hold up Hyperactive for a small number of laps. Would you say? Yeah.
No, I mean he's gonna be quick. The tough thing is though is that you wonder how much these hard tires are gonna fall off. Like 25 laps at a time. They've still got a lot of racing to go.
It's a lot. It is a lot of racing. They're under immense stress.
Like within the last 4 or 5, like 2 or 3 laps, like those hard tires, like 9 laps in, will be probably at its peak, and so it's tough.
You would have thought that, yes. You 100% would have thought that. Talking of battles, Jim Goku is still hanging on to the back of Ghana.
Hyperactive BJ fastest lap.
A 1:32.5. Very nice time. But yeah, Jim Goku. You know what? I think he's actually going to be in range here of Ghana. And Ghana is in range of Eidsmite. We got a little bit of a battle back on here, Spicy.
Yeah.
For 6th position. The Ferrari has entered this little battle, this little 2-man battle. The Alpine and the Haas obviously are getting the DRS, which means the Ferrari will be under. He must be feeling a bit of pressure now with those two steaming up behind him.
And I mean, he's in the same tire situation as SP, Cody, and Coda. You know, I mean, it's going to be tough to hold them off for another 7 laps.
It is. It is. I personally don't think he'll be able to hold them off, either of them, to be honest, simply because of the.
But as we talked about, it's really annoying to pass somebody in a 3-man DRS train, and so as long as Itemizer just manages, like Garner's gonna be worried about Jim the entire time.
So sort of play them off against each other, maybe tactically slow down a little bit here and there, just to make them two battling.
And like, you're gonna lose time in the straights, but they might be battling in the straights as well. So we'll see. And honestly, if you can make a situation where Jim gets ahead of you and you can keep Garner behind you, that's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because
it would be ideal, but I don't think he's going to keep Garner behind for much longer as Garner moves to the inside. I think this move will stick as well, you know.
Yes.
I think it will stick as Garner and the Haas of Jim Goku make contact.
Yeah, Jim kind of centered a little.
Ooh, Jim Goku there. We saw in the sprint race he has it in him to be quite an aggressive driver, but
it is Super 7. Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, potentially overstepping the mark there. What do you think?
I don't know. I think like it's tough. He was trying to make a move, and Itemizer was desperate not to lose give up 2 spots in one position.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think the stewards will decide. Leave it up to the stewards, which I definitely am not a part of. I am a steward.
Am I a steward? Oh, I am a steward. Oh, Christ, it's going to be a busy one.
Anyway, shout out Hyperactive VJ not giving up 6 laps to go, and what, 4.5 seconds off? 5 seconds? So it's going to be interesting. He's got to be a second quicker, pretty much, for the rest of these laps, right?
Yeah, it's weird because we didn't think Hyperactive was going to be caught.
He he got screwed by I mean, and that's the thing, right? That's race car driving, right? Like, you
Yeah.
can do pretty much nothing wrong, and
You could just be unlucky.
Safety car, and I mean, like, I don't remember when the safety car happened, but there was the top 6 decided not to go in, and I don't know if that was because they couldn't go in or they decided to stay out, right?
It was 6 to 1 half. What would you have done in this situation? It was.
If I could have, I would have.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty generally speaking.
No, Eight Miser. He's had a little spin, does a little donut. He's going to be vulnerable now to Yorkshire Rock. Yorkshire Rock takes 8th position. That makes it 7 position gains for him.
Deegan's going to be there. I mean, he's 14. Oh, he's really far off, but we'll see. But
yeah.
It's tough. Like, it's like it's just like pretty much flip of the coin, right? Like, it's not like you can really know what's going on when that safety car happens. But generally speaking, being on the fresher tire will help you in the end.
It will, but it's that
But
old
it's just luck.
trade-off. I don't think the soft tyres give you enough performance to make up that time you lose for...
Oh, 100%.
I mean, they do for a few laps, but they go off so quickly, as we said a few times already in tonight's commentary.
In reference to when Cody and Coda pitted, and Hyperactive decided to stay out, or maybe he didn't have the opportunity to go out. But whenever you have the opportunity to pit under safety car, I think that's probably the wise move.
Yeah.
Especially on the hard, right? Because look, the hard can go what, like 3/4 of the race.
Pretty much. I mean, could you give us a lap count for the Cody, please?
Yeah, the Cody's got 21 and Coda's 20.
And talking of Coda, he is severely under pressure now as he gets a poor exit. Hyperactive gets really good traction. I think he's going to go around the outside. Oh, that was close. Hyperactive looks for the old up and under to get the inside line, and I think he got much better traction there. He has the inside now coming down to turn 11, and this will surely be a slam dunk. Yes, it will. Okay, so he's got 4 laps.
4 seconds.
4 laps to make up 4 seconds.
Yep. I think that's going to be tough.
I think he might just about do it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I wish we had AWS give us some analytics on when he'll be in striking distance.
Yeah.
But if my calculations are correct, he'll be close soon.
I think lap 28 we will see Hyperactive within DRS range.
Well, Hyperactive has 2% battery right now.
2%.
So I think the Cody just chills out, puts his car in the right position.
He just needs to manage his race from here on out. That is all he needs to do. And to be honest, Hyperactive is still under pressure from Coda. Maybe Coda was saving a bit of battery.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing is Hyperactive had to drop Coda.
Sector 2, yellow flag. Who's that?
It's blue.
Someone has stopped on track. Is that Sky Reaper?
I have no idea. I can't find that. It must be Sky Ripper.
I think it is Sky Reaper. We'll find out now. Where's the car? Yes, that is Sky Reaper. Safety car. Safety car.
God.
Safety car. Spicy curry.
But the thing is, I think you have to.
You have to pit for the softs. You have to pit for the soft, surely, because look how far back Yaber is, and he has to crawl around. Is Cody going to go for it?
No, go. Oh,
no, he's not.
I really think. Well, so here's the deal.
Coda goes for it. Coda's pulling the trigger. Well, no, I don't think he will, because he's going to get caught, actually.
Do you think it's going to be 27, 28? Do you think it's going to end under safety car?
I think we're going to go racing on
29.
29, yeah. Okay,
he's
so
gonna be 6th place. I mean, he's gonna send it. I mean, Hyperactive is in a fantastic position.
he is.
Well.
So the highest soft runner
It's Coda.
is Coda. And
I mean, Coda's gonna be on the podium, I would imagine.
you would imagine, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't really know what's going to happen here. This could be crazy.
The tough stuff is that, unfortunately, Yorkshire didn't pit, but the back 5 are going to be on their ass.
Yeah, and you've got to remember as well, those hards, they're not going to get back up to temperature again now before the end of the race. The softs, they'll turn on probably within a third of a lap, half a lap.
Yeah.
Think of how much rubber is down on the track already. Oh, this is going to be interesting, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the Cody's driven well, but Hyperactive was clearly quicker, but we'll see. This would be perfect time for
the
Michael
Cody
Massey to be like, Coda, go in 2nd place. Right?
You just appealed to all the Hamilton fans out there.
Oh, I know. I actually had a feeling you were an anti-Lewis, so I'm happy that I said that.
No, I am anti-Lewis. I can't stand him, I'll be honest, and I'll say that happily on the stream.
Stay blessed.
Right, I will kick you off the commentary team. This is your first one with me, and you're already getting on my nerves.
Whoa. Oh no.
No, it's okay, mate. You honestly support who you want. The world would be a very boring place if everyone had the same opinion.
I don't know if I have this is off topic and we can talk about the race, but I don't think I have an actual, I don't really care who wins.
Mate, it is what it is. It happened. You know,
100%.
sometimes
it was a joke.
Personally, the safety car's already gone in.
No
and
way.
look at this! Cody held them right up. Hyperactive is now under fire from SP Yaber and Coupe de Grasse.
No.
Coupe de Grasse and SP Yaber are side by side going down. It's turn 1. What's going to happen? SP Yaber on the outside, Coupe de Grasse on the inside in the Aston Martin. Coupe de Grasse is going to get it. Hyperactive goes very wide, and there's contact. There's contact between the two Mercedes cars, and SP Yaber goes wide. He has lost a lot of positions. And who is that? Is that Garner that's gone straight into the wall, and he has died. He has died into the wall. Meanwhile, it's all going off here. Everyone on those soft tyres. Oh, what a soft. I can't even keep track of this. We've got cars off the track. We've got soft tyres everywhere. We've got hard tyres everywhere. Garner's killed himself. Hyperactive is still 2nd. Coda is 5th. And there's more contact there. There is a spinner. Who was that? Is that Coda? Oh, Coda after he took the gamble. Meanwhile, we're on board of Eichmeyer. We've got SP Aber ahead of Jim Goku. These two are battling all the way through the sprint. And Jim Goku goes wide, loses out. SP Aber goes through.
It seems like the soft tires are struggling with traction. I don't know how.
I'm not sure how as well. They should be up to temperature, surely. And I don't really know what has gone on here. This restart was crazy. It happened on lap 28. We thought it was going to happen on lap 29.
Oh, Jim's going up top.
And SP Aber and Jim Goku the gloves are off.
Yep.
The gloves are well and truly off. As SP Aber sends one down the inside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. Yaber spins. Oh, Yaber.
Oh, no.
You've been having such a good race, managing your tyres, your ERS. When to push. Oh, that's so unfortunate. As Coupe de Grasse is on the back of Hyperactive. Hyperactive has not managed to get through the Cody yet. Could the Cody hold on?
I mean, we'll see. It's going to be down to that DRS straight after the big left-hander. I mean,
surely that's the final opportunity.
If he doesn't get it, I think it'll be tough. And, you know, Coupe is not far off.
He's not at all. He's only 7 tenths back. Oh, this is tight. I think the rest of the field is settled. Quick mention to Yorkshire Rock. 11 places gained.
Yes.
Ladies and gents. 11 places. That is fantastic. He'll surely be driver of the day. Or would it be the Cody? The Cody's managed to gain 8 positions. And the last one was 1st position. What a drive from him thus far.
Yeah.
Although he still has a few corners left. Can he keep it together?
Yep. I mean, I think the safety cars were in his. I mean, it was it was the wrong decision for us, I guess, to go on a soft, stick on the hards,
Yeah,
and
just stick on the hards. Meanwhile, the Coty rounds the final corner, and he's going to take the checkered flag. Congratulations to Coty, new member, and he wins his debut league
congrats to the
race.
Cody, a great race.
Hyperactive DJ comes in second, a fantastic race, but he'll feel disappointed surely.
Yes.
I got a feeling he'll see this as a missed opportunity, a race that should have been his.
Yeah, I mean, pole, fastest, first in the sprint, first for the first, I don't know, 10 laps into the safety car, and probably the quickest guy on track, but can't take anything away from the Cody. I mean, the Cody was great on the
No, the Coty was fantastic.
Hards, right?
I mean, that tyre management it's impeccable.
Yeah.
It's absolutely impeccable.
And so, because of that safety car, though, I think there was a massive shakeup again. I think there will be a lot of there will be a lot of
well,
people
it just caused mayhem. I couldn't really keep up with it here in the broadcast. I mean,
yeah.
you had Ferraris going all over the place. You had
Yep.
the Haas
Mercedes
going all over,
place.
Mercedes going all over the place, the Haas going all over the place.
Yeah.
Wreckfest brawl. Garner couldn't take it. He topped himself. It was just absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But what a race to commentate on. What a season opener for Season 3 of FFR as the Coty gracefully enters the podium. No questions going to be asked there. He lifts the trophy and lays down a marker for the rest of the year. Do you see the Coty maybe a regular occupier of a podium position?
I mean, I think I said in the beginning that you just can't mess up. Like the mess ups are going to be the ones that are going to kill you. And it seemed like he only put 1 foot wrong on like a little spin, but besides that, I mean, I think he was deserved and got a little lucky. But I think pace wise, he definitely deserves to be up there every time.
100%. 100%. I do agree with you there. However, so after the sprint weekend, it's Hyperactive who takes the spoils with 26 points in total. The Coty, not a point scorer in the sprint race, but does get maximum points in the feature race. Coupe de Grasse, third, Vegan Flamingo fourth, and Jim Goku and Haas rounding off the top 5. I gotta be honest, that was a very entertaining opening race
100%.
of the season. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having you in the commentary with me. It was
a great time.
Pretty crazy at times, but that's what we like to see. Some good racing nonetheless.
Yes, and I think if it's as competitive today as it is for the rest of the season, I think D3 will have taken a step forward.
I think it will as well. We're just going to have a look at a few of the comments before we go off air here. Let's have a little look. It's been a while since I've done this. I forgot how to look at the comments. Oh, I think I've remembered it. A few comments, there we go. Okay. So, let's have a look. SPA got the outrageous 5-second penalty during VSC for exceeding track limits. That does seem pretty harsh. The quick move between the Ferraris. I'm not sure if we caught that. He went wide in the first turn, still got smashed. Hyperactive DJ to win by 30 plus seconds. Moz, you were wrong, mate. Apologies for that. We did. We did, definitely. Joey the Bum gets a love heart, of course. Loving the Joey slander. There's no Joey slander here. We love Joey. He is. He's the GOAT. He just decides to take it easy on people. Interesting ends of the race. Aston left no room. Great comms. Thank you very much. Thank you for commentating. No worries, guys. So there we go. Right, okay, so I am going to end it there, guys. Not sure who will be on the commentary team for tomorrow for Division 2, where myself and Spicy Curry will be attempting to get some points for AlphaTauri.
Yes, we
But
shall see.
we shall see. However, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us. And I will be back potentially Wednesday, if not next Monday. So take it easy, guys. And Spicy, let's go tomorrow.
Yep, see you guys.